good minion wave there. And as you can see, as the minion wave comes up, it dies, and another one spawns to go to the next one. So you always have a fresh minion wave after capturing a point to head to the next one. If you own the next one, then they're going to spawn from that further one to the closest of the opposing point. So that's how the minions work. You'll kind of see them die off into a lane once they reach it, and then the next point will spawn the minion. So we see Akali and LeBlanc going at it up top as everybody's starting to congregate around that top area. Leslie looking to get out of that shroud right now, but she's doing a good amount of damage. Gets the mark of the assassin on, focusing LeBlanc very well in the fight, the fight overall. And it looks like they are going to cause Shako to deceive here and just to get out of that fight. Very nice job. Kismet turns around, complimenting his team's defense to the offensive capture.
Nice job by Nocturne. Has pushed through the bottom side. Dr. Mundo will show up trying to defend that, but still going to get some nice damage here at least. Go for the channel. Has got it 3/4 of the way done. Mundo will show up. Nice little spell shield there. Might as well block the damage. You're going to be canceled anyway. You might as well. Going to walk back, kill the minion waves off. Will get 1 or 2 last hits. A little bit of gold there. Melee ones are worth 60. The range ones are worth 30. So you could farm minions if you want to. So it's me basically, and all you do is farm minions. You can do that. But Sivir and LeBlanc going to push through. Nass is incredibly low. Will not quite land that one. And now Gangplank saying hello and thank you very much. Going to try to kill Sivir. Still won't quite do that one. And Nocturne not in a good place. Know that fear will happen. And Wukong will pick up that kill. So nice job with these guys. 2 versus 2. Pick up 2 kills. And they're going to move on and take the capture point. Nice job with these two. They're going to set that channel. And yes, that will be theirs pretty securely. So great job.
Quest points are up, and it looks like, as we saw last time, randomly the purple team got the capture top, but now it is the quest for blue to hold that top capture point. Very advantageous for them. Drill is the one to capture, and that's going to be a little bit tougher as well for the blue team because they have to go all the way across the map. So the difficulty of the windmill is also, kind of reflected with the difficulty of the capture point that was given to blue team. So each one kind of even on there as a minion in the middle. Minions are in the middle, and it looks like they may get a push here from Sivir. She's just going to go ahead, get a quick nuke out, and start to push them up the lane. Nocturne and Mundo looking to go for these middle relics.
Let's see, they're going to start pushing around back and forth the top middle of the map, the 2-on-2, now 3-on-2. Purple team going to start playing aggressively. Shako making a clone as well. This is a pretty hurt Vladimir right now. They're going to try to go for the capture point. The minions are quite massive. Yeah, and they're not going to take it down all that quickly. They might get the neutralize just in time. It's ticking down farther and farther. They will get that one. And here comes more pain coming in. Gangplank will fall. Sivir picking up 2 kills so far and going to keep jumping onto Mundo. LeBlanc kind of hurt, and Mundo will fall. And now it's Akali, and Akali will drop. So 4 kills in a row, quadra kill for Sivir, and that is the top point. That is the quest, 353 to 408. And the neutralize actually on the left-hand side as well. Nocturne going to take that refinery.
Yeah, it was a very good fight up top. It seemed that as blue took that windmill, as they were trying to hold their own point, they put them all in one spot. LeBlanc was able to quickly shift to that position. It did so much damage that it really lost on that point, as Sivir was able to really auto-attack everybody and nuke them down quickly. So very well played there to get that group countered with a lot of damage as they were capturing the point. Looks like now that they have captured the quest point, as the fight is bottom, you can see the buff over the purple team, the mark of the Conqueror giving them a little bit of extra, 10% extra damage, and they are going to neutralize it and take this point. 4 seconds up. A little bit of help from the minions, as you can see a burst every time the minion attacks it. The Gangplank ulti coming out, but I don't think it'll be enough, and it will to stop the capture. Almost takes down Sivir. Looks like it could drop Shako. One more shot. He gets that one with Sivir stepping just outside the attack range. The 5 cap now for purple.
Yeah, great job by them. They pushed that one through. 349 to 322, doing a wonderful job there so far. They've got to stop Gangplank. It's going to get the neutralized. You took way too long to do this, LeBlanc. You're silly. And we'll keep the tether there. Gangplank going to shoot her in the face. We'll get the kill. And now he's going to capture one the rest of the way. Purple team going to try to defend. You see Nocturne against 2, misses that Q. Nice job blocking the Wither, though. And the Fear goes off, and he's going to still stop the top of the ult. Still doing a bunch of damage. Shouldn't be able to win 1v2. But again, he's going for time. The longer you can hold this point, the better it is. Again, stops that capture. And there comes Wukong on from the side. There's the Ignite. That will be a dead non-cat. And they're going to now move on towards Nocturne. Nocturne surviving, and Nath is actually the one who dropped. And now Wukong going to come by, getting hit up by that Akali. Some pretty good pain there. Decoy being used, keeping him alive. Still 3-2. The backdoor capture top, of course, did happen earlier by Gangplank, but Shako going to make his way over to keep that one alive. Now Wukong going to see if he's going to defend this. He will, using that E, hitting them all. And it's going to be a lot of pain now, as Dr. Mundo has made his way into this fight as well. Have to be a little bit careful about this one. Cane going off. Oh, you are so incredibly low, and Gameplay does pick up that kill. Nice job there, dropping Nocturne, but here comes more damage output as Wukong in the middle of everything. It looks like Akali will fall. Wukong still alive somehow. Will now drop down. Gameplay picking that one up. Now a 3 versus 2, maybe 3 versus 3 on the right-hand side of the map, and actually they're going to run away from it. Good kill from LeBlanc on the Gameplay, but Dr. Mundo going to take that point back. Good job there. Grab that point.
Blue team, or purple team, finding a lot of dominance in this, and I wouldn't say the shifty team, but the team that is allowed to, deceive. LeBlanc can also shift as well, kind of like an arcane shift. And a lot of these people can just dive and do a lot of fast movements, and they're able to get themselves around the map, control their points, and they're very effective at defending. LeBlanc can get in there and AoE stop a capture. Chaco can get in there and box a capture. There are a lot of good things coming out of the purple team right now, and you can see the dominance it's putting onto this map. Until the blue team figures out how to negate what they're doing, they're really going to have to be careful and, work in twos, leaving one bottom so they can really focus on every point and not spread themselves too thin.
Yeah, and let's see, we see LeBlanc taking a lot of shots to the face as Gangplank doing a good job. That Sanguine Blade giving him a nice lifesteal with those attacks. One thing in Dominion, we have new items. One of them is called the Sanguine Blade. I think Bloodthirst without having to kill minions to stack it up, and instead it works a little bit more like Gibbs's Rage Blade, and you kind of have that item going through a big AD lifesteal guy. And Wukong's going to pick up one kill, going to move on, should stop the minions, and actually, yeah, it's just a fully neutralized point. The minions kind of all just going to disintegrate here. And here we go, going to move back in, doing a lot of damage to Dr. Mundo. Mundo will pop his ultimate, though. That's probably going to be a pretty safe guy. That's what they can do, doing a little bit of damage here, running away from the decoy. No health relic is alive, and wow, Wukong doing still more damage, chasing down this Mundo. Not in a happy place. Nasus has grabbed up this middle buff. He's now going to try to jump down onto Sivir. Sivir trying to run from now will be able to. So far, taking more damage. There's the Wither into her face. And, oh, hello, I am Akali, and you are dead. And Blue Team has taken that point, although during that whole time, looks like Nocturne did grab the bottom left, did grab the quarry. And so still, Purple Team, 307 to 160, is very much in the advantage right now.
Yeah, they are. They're like right up in the face of the Fountain of Blue Team. Not too much farther Nocturne can go. That first step, he is going to get hit by the Fountain Laser. So he is playing very aggressive right now, knowing that they can come out. He only has to take a few steps back, really, shielding off that damage from the ultimate. Very nice job on the Plague from Vladimir, and he was able to take him down quite quickly coming off the platform. The bottom 2 points grab now for the purple team. A little different. Usually you don't see the top 3 captured for a team, but blue team was able to pull it off, and whatever they can do right now is really going to help them. They are down by over 140, and they really need to get some points back in their favor.
Yeah, let's see what they can do. He's going to sit here still, try to hold this point. It is, 2 to 3 in Blue's favor, as you said, and they're going to try to get the capture back to them. They have brought everyone back. They're going to click this one down to themselves. Oh, wow, you're taking a lot of damage now. But there we go. Nice jump there in from Nocturne. These 1v2 right now is rather unsafe. That shield goes up. It won't block much of anything. Dr. Mundo misses the briefcase, but another health relic being popped up, and he's still buying time quite successfully, actually. He's cutting them extremely well, staying out of range of Vladimir and dodging the briefcases from Mundo, and he's keeping this point, and his team is up 3 to 2, and they're still sieging up top as well. It's going to be 4 to 1 unless someone stops them. This is just really, really good play from Nocturne. Pops in there, does a lot of damage. They actually have picked up one. Vladimir does drop down, though. Nocturne falls. Poor Shaco not in good shape at all. Gets completely crushed there by Nasus. Says thank you very much, but I'll take that. And Mundo will take that point. 3 to 2 going to be for purple team still as they take the top middle. Actually, no, they're going to stop 3 to 2.
Yeah, it looks like it's 50% on the neutralized, and if it's not captured, it will start to tick down, and there they are. They're going to shut that one down. They're going to bring it back into their favor. Nasus is doing a great job. I figured he was going to go down there for the fight, but I did not think he was going to shred that much damage out to Sivir. A very nice capture down bottom. It looks like blue team is starting to grab a hold, and now they got a 4-point as they neutralize the Boneyard, bring it back into their favor. This is exactly the momentum they needed here as they move into the 13th minute of this game. It's really only a 20-minute average here in Dominion, so they know they do not have that much time to really put down a hurt on the purple team.
It's very true. Shaco. Oh, nice. There's Shaco's capture animation. He's freaking going crazy. Look at this guy. He's all about that capture. He's really excited. He does take that one, and they're going to bring the Boneyard back into the purple team. Nice job. And there's a fight going off in the middle of the map. This Nocturne, so incredibly low, does in fact die to all the members of the blue team right there. 4 assists. Look at their portraits. It's awesome. And Nasus is dominating. He is destroying faces right now.
Yeah, well, it was 146 points ahead. They now have brought down to a 100-point deficit. Blue team is slowly chipping away at the health of the purple team's nexus. We got a big fight going on here. Sullivan finally goes down. Akali falls in from a Ignite Wukong for an attack on his clone. And we will see what he can do to hold off this point. LeBlanc is there, and she did it again, flashing in there with her ability, doing the AoE damage, and it really just makes the other team, you know, second guess what they're about to do, the aggressiveness they're putting out, and LeBlanc doing a very good job of putting out that front end burst.
That's going to be about to be Gangplank fighting Nocturne. Vladimir in the wings as well. 2v1 going to be strong for them. A nice little spell shield right there. And, yeah, Vlad will not chase, blowing through the pool for almost no reason. Like going off, Nasus still very, very beefy. You've got to be afraid of this one. And, yeah, LeBlanc falls right away. Nasus trucking across the map, doing some cool things. And the Nexus is still ticking down. It's 121 to 193. It's still the advantage for blue team. Although he's about to drop down. Wukong doing a lot of damage. Akali joining the fray, but getting knocked into the air, but still going to drop this Wukong most likely. Yes, we'll pick up that kill. Needs to start turning on the point or she'll die. There you go, just in time. Gets that one with almost no health left. Good play there. Now Sivir fighting. Dr. Mundo getting pushed away from his point.
Wow, they're down to 50-point deficit right now. A very good job by the blue team, just absolutely throwing off the purple team. They had a really good job at where they were, but now the blue team is playing that game that I said before you can do when you have this much control, is you make the team go where you want. If you want to show up bottom, you're guarding that. They have to send at least 2 down there to take that away from you. So it's going to be very difficult for Purple to come back on this one. They're only 30 points away right now from being all tied up. Mundo and Nocturne going at it head-to-head. Colt picks up some health. He gets the fear, but Mundo coming out with that burning agony the entire time is going to do some good damage. They finally thwart the captures, bring it back to the 3-2. Purple team kind of where they want to be. Now they really need to play the defense.
Yep, they're winning by 30 capture points and about a 30 next health, and they've got 1 capture point. Going to push on through, but Nas is such a force to be reckoned with, destroying Wukong right now. Dr. Mundo picking up a kill onto Sivir at the top of the map, and that's going to be really good for blue team. They're going to turn this 3-2 into a 4-1 if they're not interrupted. LeBlanc really playing evasive. There we go. Gets a channel stop, top ult, but yeah, you're pretty dead right there. Nas picking up another kill for that one. Shaco trying to stop at the top. Not quite able to, though, as the points are getting neutralized over and over, and blue team poised to take a pretty good advantage. You can see that Nocturne not actually stopping Akali, actually getting shoved around, and that's going to be your death.
Oh, Nasus
the fountain laser hitting him pretty hard, but he's going to stay alive just barely, and now drop down. So they were picking up a kill on that one. Nasus, of course, just got that earlier kill on a Nocturne. 2-1. Akali coming back in here now. 4-1 capture situation. Definitely wants to build as much time for herself as possible.
Almost got stuck inside that ulti, not what you want to do. It gets tough once you get popped up. And looking for a 5-cap here, it looks like there was way too much focus on bottom from the purple team, and they have just been absolutely overthrown here on the Crystal Scar. The town is now, actually, they have finally grabbed Boneyard back, so they have a little solidification there on the position for the map. So we're going to have to see what they can do. They are now down by at least 30 points from being up 146.
Wow, that's a lot. That's quite the swing. Blue team doing a wonderful job here. So they're going to start pushing on through. They do have enough numbers to take this point back to themselves. Shaco's backdooring top, so they should solidify their position. They should be able to turn this one back, 3-2 for themselves, turn it away from the 4-1, and get it back into the game. But Dr. Mundo plus Gangplank does a lot of good things. Uh-oh, Sivir, you are very, very low, and you will in fact drop down to a Dr. Mundo crit. And he says, thank you very much, and we'll continue moving on. Nas is actually barely winning that point at bottom, and will get the capture at 180 health left. That's real good.
You know, you really can keep focus here if you're the team with the more captures. I mean, it sounds easier, but you can send one person to a point just to defend it. You can really have the advantage of what's going on the map, knowing that you may go down, but it's going to take a lot of time for the enemy team to capture. So as you said before, Freak, just buy yourself time, buy your team time, and that's exactly what the blue team is doing. They're making sure if they lose one, you know what, they're going to cap one. Top is being hit right now, but they're also hovering right over the drill. They're also ready to take bottom again. So it's always a very back and forth game, and that's the way you need to play it. Right now, looking really grim for the purple team, though. 110 to 10.
Yeah, they're going down faster and faster. It's still basically a 4-0 right now. 5x health left. There's almost no way they can come back from this one, too. And there's the 0. That is GG. I actually managed to pan my map around, and nice. I broke the camera panning by panning the map. That was good. But the next has blown up. Blue team 5-0 on the day. Nice job by these guys. And good job.
Indeed, a very good game overall.
Yeah,
Blue team taking that one again. They were able to come back from a very big lead on that, or a very big deficit, I should say, 146 behind, and they're able to come back very big. Let's see if we get A lot of the new items. I don't see the Priscilla's Blessing anywhere. So yes, there's a few of them actually. Mundo had one, being able to stay alive. That's really great for a Mundo item too, because he can just use his ulti, regen, and capture faster at the point when he takes out somebody. A lot of Prospector rings going around. As we said, those are like the double Doran's item. There's also the Prospector Blade, 20 damage, 5% health steal. The Prospector's Ring, 30 ability power, 7 mana regen. So a little buff everywhere around there. And then some more items, as you said, the Sanguine Blade, kind of like the Ginsu's and a Bloodthirster, I would say, put together.
Yeah, indeed. So looking at